"I'm sorry," Ethan said. His voice was too calm for a kid his age. "She told me to tell you," he said and swallowed. "If you don't give her half of the money, she'll do this again." I didn't say anything. I didn't kneel down. I didn't even move. I just stepped aside and let him inside the house. The silence after that wasn't empty. It was very loud. At that moment, the old me was gone and someone much colder was in my place. I hadn't seen my ex-wife Ava in 2 years, not since we got a divorce. I hadn't seen her since I found the hotel receipts, the smell of perfume on her shirt and the text messages she said were just jokes with friends. She left with her boyfriend, a man 10 years younger. He was dumb enough to smile at me once. They moved in together and went to the same city I was trying to forget. Then my dad died. He left behind stocks, land, and money with my name on them. I didn't even have time to be sad about him. I just nodded at the lawyers while my chest felt hollow. The moment the money came in, they came back. Ava didn't call or politely show up. She sent him her new boyfriend to hurt our son, to hurt her own blood. Her threat wasn't a request. It was a message. "Tell your father I want half," as if pain was something you could trade, as if her fists could sign papers. I didn't react, not on the outside. I made Ethan a sandwich. I washed the cut on his lip, tucked him into my bed, and told him I would be downstairs if he needed me. Then I opened my computer. Her bank information was still linked to our shared account. She never changed it. I saw every payment she made. I followed the money until I found where she was spending it. An apartment in a boyfriend's name in Miami, a medical clinic, a fancy baby store. She wasn't just back for the money. She was going to start a family with him, and she was broke and in a bad situation. I looked more. I saw a message she forgot to delete. It was hidden in a shared file. "Make the kid cry. He'll give up faster." I stared at it for a long time. I didn't feel angry. Anger is messy and loud. This was different. This was colder than hate. I drove to the apartment the next morning in Miami. I didn't knock. I just walked in. Ava was there. He was there too. They froze like children who got caught lying. I didn't say a word. I just put a folder on the table and pushed it toward her. Inside was a DNA test I had ordered last year because I had a feeling that my son isn't hers. He is my ex's sister's child. Her sister left him with us after she died from a drug problem. We adopted him. My wife never loved him like a son. I kept it quiet for his sake. "But now you always said he wasn't really yours," I said plainly. Now I know how true that was. She opened the folder and read the paper. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. I watched her face lose all its color. I watched her boyfriend take a step back from her and then another. The lie broke between them like glass on the floor. "You want half?" I asked her calmly. She nodded with a little bit of hope in her eyes. I reached into my coat pocket and took out a check. I gave it to her boyfriend. "Here is half of what she is worth to me." He looked at the check. $10. She jumped toward me. I took a step back. "Do you think this is a joke?" I didn't answer. Instead, I put a USB drive on the table next to the folder. "All of your messages, your plan, the assault, the recordings, sent to your job and child services." Her mouth shook. "You wouldn't do that." I looked at her for the first time. I really looked and saw nothing. "You already did." I turned and walked out. I didn't slam the door. I didn't raise my voice. Silence makes people listen to themselves more loudly. She hasn't tried to call us again. The silence is almost disappointing. Almost. Ethan sometimes asks if she will come back. I tell him the truth. She was never really here. I tucked him into bed last night, kissed his forehead, and sat outside his door for a while, listening to him breathe. She thought money was a weapon. She thought pain was something you could trade. She forgot who she was trying to hurt. I was raised by a man who taught me control, and now I get what he meant. There is no need to yell when you are right. You just need to wait until the lies fall apart on their own. And when they do, you let them go quietly.